Hello, I'm Lowell Martin, and this is MCC Today. I'm not really Lowell Martin, I'm an AI. On today's show, we have Lauren Stokes, Samantha Shelby, and Tony McOlgan. You're going to learn a lot. Do not touch that dial.
Thank you to the teachers for encouraging me when I wasn't sure where to start, for seeing my potential even when I didn't, for inspiring me to reach farther and try harder.
Thank you, MCC. You helped me change my future.
Find your wings at MCC.
And we are here with the wonderful Miss Lauren Stokes. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you this morning?
I am doing well. Now you have a title, a job title that goes on for days.
It does.
So I would let you tell us what your job title is.
I am the state grant / federal work study / oh Lord, what am I? Scholarship? Did I say scholarships?
No, you didn't.
That's the part I'm here for, really.
Okay.
Coordinator.
A lot of stuff.
I do. I got a lot to keep up with.
But you do it well. And I have heard so many great things about y'all's area and financial aid in general and all. And I know that makes y'all feel well when people say, hey,
we love
y'all
to
are
get some compliments.
doing a good job. But especially when you're dealing with people's money.
Oh yes, people do not play about their money.
When you're dealing with money, you have sometimes people who
there's all kinds of heightened emotions.
They don't like to hear what you have to say.
Oh yes, especially if it's a no. But we try not to tell them no as much as we can. If we do, we try to find any way we can help them.
But a lot of times I find that you don't say no a lot, and a lot of times if you've done what you're supposed to do, and that's the big key. If you've done your part, then you can do your part, and no is not part of the answer. Yep. But you are here today, something to do with scholarships, which is what?
Yes. So I'm here to try to encourage all the students. We still don't have, I know we have more students that are going to do this application, and the volume just isn't there yet. So I'm here to push all of our current students who plan to return in the fall to do our returning student scholarship application. It's up on our website. Now, it doesn't look anything like any of the other scholarship application forms. It looks very different. We put a lot of time and effort, say at least a year, a little over a year, developing this new scholarship platform. It's called Scholarship Universe.
Okay.
So, but right now it's really only functioning like for our current students. We hope to go to where like incoming freshman students will have, maybe at some point they will be able to see those scholarship applications in there too. But for right now, all we have is like our foundation scholarship. Those are all that's available in there right now.
Okay. Now I do want you to know that I've been really pushing them in the Success Center as much as I can, because you came and very generously gave us some cards
QR
to give out,
codes,
and
yes.
we have been giving them out. I'm like, hey, are you coming back? Are you coming back here?
Yeah.
Fill us out. But it doesn't take them long to fill out. Am I correct?
It doesn't take them long. I think people are just a little put off at first because it doesn't look like any of our other forms.
Okay.
When you click on the link, it's going to ask you to sign in using your student ID and your password, and then the next page is like a box. You scroll to the bottom, agree to terms and conditions, and then the next page it just doesn't look like our website at all. But it says I'm ready, and when you click I'm ready, it's going to immediately start asking that student questions that are specific and are going to match the students to those scholarships.
And this is not just, now it is part for scholarships here from
Yes.
Reading Community College, but this goes out and you can get scholarships from pretty much anywhere.
Yes,
That's the big thing.
Yes, that's the big thing. So if there are no more scholarship opportunities for you at MCC, guess what? There are thousands of vetted external scholarships in here.
And these are all vetted scholarships.
Yes, so you don't have to worry about putting your information out there and it going to third party. Like this is a very secure site. You don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff.
And I have been on committees before where we were working with scholarships, and some of the scholarships are extremely specific. Some of them are very
Very vague.
broad.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of times you put some of the things that you're interested in doing, like some of your hobbies, and they will find scholarship money for you. Because I've had or dealt with scholarships where they're like, do you like to do gardening? Do you like to do this? Do you like to do that?
And you'll see a few little questions like that. Like there is one scholarship who is it's for a student who is interested in casually every once in a while playing golf. You don't have to be on the golf team.
But just
So when you see that question on there, are you interested in golf? If you're interested and you have anything to do with it every once in a blue moon, you qualify for it. So I would check it.
one of the things too, and we've talked about, or I've talked about this a number of times with a number of people, is the amount of money out there that goes unused.
Yes.
The amount of scholarship money that goes unused is amazing.
It is, and we usually spend the rest of a whole year trying to find other students to award foundation scholarships to, just because it's been so hard to find recipients for some of those scholarships that have that really specific criteria. And until they show up in our office and we get to meet and talk to them, like that's when we really found out about a student. We're like, hey, you qualify for this. Let's see if it's still available. Yeah, okay, we can help you.
So, like, if you're left-handed, if you
Actually, yes.
Yes,
there is an external scholarship for being left-handed.
Okay.
And don't feel like it's just like unattainable to get one of those scholarships, because I've already had one student contact me just to let me know. I've been speaking with her a little while. She knew she was going to run out of financial aid at the end of this semester, but she won't graduate until fall. She has already received her award letters, acceptance letters from an external scholarship source. One was $5,000 for the fall.
$5,000, okay.
And another one was $1,250.
Can teachers get scholarships?
I guess if they're enrolled,
Really?
I guess if they're enrolled, they could apply.
Now, if you get a scholarship, does this affect, and you might not know this question, so if I'm putting you on the spot here, I apologize. Does this affect your financial aid?
It can affect the amount of financial aid that you can be awarded. Like, it all has to work together.
Okay.
Students can't be awarded more than their maximum cost of attendance.
Okay.
And that's a little different for most every student in a different program. Because some of the programs are a little more expensive than others, so it varies.
Okay.
So we all have to look at all those things and take that into account when we're awarding scholarships.
Okay. Now, and do these scholarships in any way affect if you happen to be on tuition guarantee?
They do, actually.
Okay.
So if you're a tuition guarantee student, and there are a few exceptions, but like no more than like 4 or 5.
Okay.
If you are receiving a foundation scholarship, that scholarship has to be awarded in place of tuition guarantee.
Okay.
So you wouldn't get both unless like there was still a little bit of room to make up that cost in tuition there. We're going to make sure your tuition is covered. That's what tuition guarantee means.
Right. But sometimes you
But it has to
get
work
enough
together.
money for books and some incidentals
Yes,
and things
now
like
some
that.
of them, some of them can stack a little bit,
Okay.
like a leadership scholarship, chorus, Ivy League, honors college. Those kind of things can stack on top of that, and then you can get your books paid for and all those extra fees.
But the biggest thing, you will not know unless you try.
You will not know unless you try. And the way you find out, once we select all recipients and all that kind of thing, we send them to the foundation office, and the foundation office then reaches out to the students individually with an email saying, hey, congratulations, you've been selected to receive this scholarship, but they want you to do something for them.
Okay.
They want you to fill out this survey, this questionnaire. That's just the part of their paperwork process. That way they can let the donors know, hey, this is the student. You write a thank you letter to the donor. You provide a headshot. That way, when the donors look, they're putting a face with a name, and they know where their money's going.
Okay. And the cutoff date for filling out these applications?
It's May 1st, so not next Monday, but the next is the last day. And I know everybody has not applied for this scholarship yet. So
Thank you so much.
thank you.
We'll be right back.
Not essential. Never let anyone tell you that again. Never doubt your abilities to make a difference. How do I know this about you? Because I'm a teacher. I am the one who will push you harder and farther than you could have ever imagined. Teach you things that you never thought possible. And if you will give me 100%, then I will stand shoulder to shoulder with you, and together we will change your future. MCC, find your wings.
And we're here with Miss Samantha Shelby. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, we're just here and it's wonderful. Some beautiful weather outside.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a beautiful day.
Springfest today.
Springfest today. So a lot of good eats outside and other things going on to get all the students together and faculty. Now you are an instructor in the HIT program, which
Yes,
is
sir.
the Health Information Technology. Am I correct in that?
Yes.
And I think we were just talking. You said you've been here about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
How's it been so far?
It's been great.
Okay.
Learned a lot. Worked with a great group of people.
And I, I say this all the time when talking to people. MCC is a great place to work. It is a very special place to work. And once you get here and you've been here, it's like we say the MCC family, but it is true in many ways. We are
Absolutely.
a family. But now the HIT program, the Health Information Technology program, is a 2-year program?
Yes.
Okay. Can you get any certificates in that, or is it just
Yes, you will be a credentialed employee. Once you finish the 2-year HIT program, you will be able to sit for the HIT exam.
Okay. And what are the benefits of sitting for the HIT exam?
More money.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
is that like one of the exams where you have to sit for this? Is it a national thing to be able to
Yes.
to go to other states and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, so with the HIT program, what kind of prerequisites does a student have to have before they can get into the program?
Right. Anatomy and Physiology 1.
Okay.
But one big indicator that we do not have to have that a lot of people are scared of is college algebra. You do not have to have college algebra
Okay, so you
to
do- okay.
qualify for this program.
Okay.
You have to have an 18 on your ACT, or you can have an AccuPlacer score in math or English of 251.
Okay.
So there's other avenues you can take if you do not have that ACT score.
Okay.
But computer applications is also a prerequisite. So computer applications and Anatomy and Physiology 1.
Okay.
Those are the only things you need for prerequisites aside from the regulars that for our program.
Okay. So just those 2 classes?
Yes.
Okay. And then your ACT score. And okay, so what is the process for getting into the program? Do you have to go through information sessions? Do you have to
Yes, you'll go through it.
apply and do any shadowing or anything?
You don't have to do any shadowing. You apply for the program through our admissions, of course, and then you will have an information session where you'll come in and we'll tell you all about our program. And then if you're interested, you can sign up for us at that point. We have a Canvas shell that we have made that you can sign up through, or you can go through advising, or you can call us directly to talk about it, or whatever you'd like to do, whichever avenue you'd like to take.
Okay. Now, how many students do you typically take? And do you only take students in the fall? Or do you also take in the spring, or is it just...
We only accept students in the fall.
And about how many do you accept? In the
25.
fall? So you can accept up to 25
Up
in
to
the fall?
25. And we are fixing to go online only.
Oh my, okay.
We have done classroom and online in the past. We're one of the only health ed programs that do online, but we are now fixing to go solely online.
And this is probably one of those things where, because we always talk about COVID and COVID and COVID. Was this something that COVID kind of pushed y'all to do a little bit more than,
I feel it
or a little
pushed
faster
the
than you would have
students
done?
too, yes. We've always done classroom and online, but the student is just more geared towards online these days.
Okay.
And there's a lot of students that live out of town that have trouble coming into the classroom. So I think that's what's spawned that, yes.
Okay, okay. So 25 students are accepted, 2-year program, have 2 classes and an ACT score, certain ACT score to be able to get in. And then once you complete the class, how's the job market out there for HIT
It's great.
graduates?
We have we have hospitals calling us all the time with job openings. Typically, the majority of jobs in this area are coding, but you have a multitude of other things that you can do. But typically, the largest majority is coding in Meridian.
So, so with coding, now explain this a little bit to me, because with the HIT work, what they're typically doing is like they have certain codes for certain things.
Right.
And so they go through and they input these codes?
Yes, they receive the documentation, the medical record, and they go through the medical record, and they read the H&P, they read the operative reports, they read the discharge summary, they go through that whole chart, and they pick out or determine what the diagnoses are, and they code those to correlate as to what the diagnosis is.
Okay, and the importance of them coding that is
For billing.
For billing purposes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a big deal.
For that facility to get paid, yes.
Okay. Are there any other jobs that this program might open up besides the coding?
Yes, cancer registry, clinical documentation improvement, HIPAA privacy officers, quality improvement analysts.
Okay, so it's
there's
not
several
just one
job
thing,
avenues.
there are many different kinds of things. Let me ask you this, and this is, people are interested in this. The pay is okay, good
Starts
pay?
around $18 an hour.
Okay. Okay, and then once you get that experience,
Yes,
and you could literally take this anywhere in America.
yes you can.
Okay, once you get this degree anywhere in America. What drew you into coding? Or into HIT?
I did not want to do patient care.
Okay.
My sister was a nurse. My father begged me to be a nurse, but I did not want to do patient care. And I did not want to do shift work. So with the HIT program, you do not have to do patient care. You do not really have to talk to patients at all. And there's no shift work. It's typically Monday through Friday. But a lot of that is going remote as well, so you can also work from home.
Really? Okay, so you're making...
There's a large avenue for that to work from home.
Okay, so you're making good money, and there's a possibility of work from home.
Right.
So you were interested in healthcare of a sort.
Right.
But you didn't want to.
Wanted to be in the healthcare arena, just not patient care.
Okay. So and then once you finish your 2-year degree here, are there other avenues or opportunities to continue your education?
Yes, you could get a bachelor's of
Okay.
health information science. Yes.
And what will that do for you?
Open up more job opportunities.
Okay, and more money.
And more money,
Okay.
yes.
Do you think facilities look for the 2-year or the 4-year more?
Typically, they look for mostly the 2-year.
Okay.
The 4-year is going to be more managerial positions.
Okay, so if that's your bent and you would like to
Right.
you think you would like to go into managerial at some point.
Right.
Do we have any?
But you still can do managerial with the 2-year.
Okay. Do we have any agreements with any universities?
We typically go through UMC.
Okay. So to where they could get their bachelor's degree if
Yes.
they want to. So
Yes.
they would accept our 2-year program.
Yes.
Or our 2-year. Okay. Well, so if a student is watching television and they're like, I don't know what I want to do. How
They
would
could
you
go to the MCC website.
Okay.
And they could go to the career and technical and health education programs, and then choose the health information technology.
And then in 2 years, you could be making good money,
Yes.
possibly working from
And possibly
home.
working from home.
There you go. Well, listen, thank you so much for being with us today. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Meridian Community College. For more than 75 years, we've helped students soar. Establishing the first tuition guarantee program in Mississippi, we put our students first, while creating pathways into the workforce and offering a seamless transition to a 4-year degree. Now is the time to find your purpose and register today, because those who move forward never get left behind. MCC, find your wings.
And we are here with Tony McOlgan. Did I say that correctly?
You did.
I did.
Thanks, Will.
All right. You are the hospitality management and CTE. No. I just messed that up.
Okay.
What is your title?
I am the hospitality management instructor. I also teach CTE, workforce development classes.
Okay, and you are part of our culinary arts
Yes,
program.
I teach the management side of the culinary program.
And what does that mean, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, easy answer is Chef Ann Howard Hill. She teaches them how to be creative, how to hone their skills, and figure out what they want to do. I'm the one that teaches them how to stay in business and make money at it.
Excellent, excellent. Because I have known over the years many students who, like, you hear somebody say, well, you're a great cook. Why don't you open a restaurant? And I've seen a number of restaurants open and then close quickly because they don't understand the business part of it. They've got the cooking part down, but they don't understand the business part of it.
Correct, and that is a major part of it. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how well you can cook. If you can't stay in business, you won't make money at it. Our program, the hospitality management program, we teach everything from the basic culinary math, supervision, dealing with your employees, human resources. We have courses in it for the people that are going into hotels, rooms division, front office operations. We go over the entire hospitality industry, restaurant and catering, hospitality and tourism.
How long have you been in this area?
In this,
Gotta get a drink of water,
in the
excuse me.
field,
Yes.
I've been in hospitality for approximately 43 years. That's divided
Cannot
between.
be that old.
I turned 60 in July.
So do I.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why we understand each other so much. No, but
I look better.
I've worked my way through the ranks up to general manager of restaurants, director of operations for different multi-restaurant operations, hotels, banquet manager, the room service manager,
So
event
you've pretty
manager.
much done it all.
I have
done
done
it
it
all,
all.
seen it all,
Right.
and now you're teaching.
Yes, I actually went through the program, the hotel restaurant management program at MCC a little over a decade ago. And then after an unfortunate incident here with an instructor, with the previous instructor, Mark Chandler, they asked me to come on and take the program.
Well, now, because a lot of times once you're in the program, now you're teaching it. Are there anything in particular that you have kind of difficulty getting the students to understand when you're getting into the management program or management part of it? Where, just say, just any concepts that they're like, I think I'm okay with that, or sometimes like with handling workers, that people who work for you, and they're like, oh, I got that, but sometimes.
A lot of it is the people skills, the soft skills.
Right.
How to deal with customers, how to deal with employees, how to deal with your boss. Even if you are a manager, you still have a boss. Everybody has a customer. Dealing with that, the subtleties of social media have become a big focus of ours.
Okay.
Because say someone complains on about something at your restaurant.
Writes a bad review for yes.
It used to be they would tell 5 friends, they'd tell 5 friends, there would be 25 people that heard about it. Now it's, I post it, my 175 Facebook friends hear it, they repost it, each of their 175, and it expands exponentially. So that, and basic things, math, that's one of the struggles. Decimals and percentages. Everybody struggles with that, no matter how old you are.
And we've had students come into the Success Center to get some help with decimals and percentages. They need just a little tweaking on it to be able to understand. And it's not a lot. It doesn't take a lot of time to to do that. But these are things that you have to understand and be able to do. About how many students do y'all accept do you just accept students in the fall, or do you accept students in the fall and spring?
We have expanded it with the culinary program.
Which is a great program. I have been over there for a number of lunches, dinners. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And those are coming back up this fall.
Please remember your friends.
Oh, I remember you because, yeah, you're the success center, all right?
Yep.
You helped me get them through the math. No, the culinary program in general takes 15 students.
Okay.
Because of the popularity and the demand, we have opened up to where students can enroll both in the fall, August, and in January for spring semester.
Okay.
And that spring semester, even though they're a little off of their track, it's a light semester. They can get some of their fourth semester gen ed things done, completed, and then they're back on track with the rest of everyone else come August.
Are there any prerequisites to get in the program? Do they have to take any classes before they can get into the culinary program?
No specific prerequisites, just the general admission standards for MCC.
Okay, okay.
And like you mentioned before, the the Success Center, like I said, math is primarily the one that people need help with. But the Success Center, because MCC has such a great support system for staff, for students, the Success Center is a great tool that they do take advantage of that. And like you said, a couple of sessions, they're up to speed.
Yes, we've helped a number of students who come through and they say, I just don't understand this one thing. I don't understand this. And instead of being frustrated, they can come in, explain it to them, go over a few things with them, and they're good to go.
Exactly.
So what's the job market like when they complete your program? Is it pretty good?
It kind of depends on, because we are a community college and we do have both the traditional students coming out of high school that have no work experience.
Right.
But we have a lot of people that come in at 28, 32, 40. We've actually had a few students in their 50s.
You took the program 10 years ago, right?
Yes, I started when, what was I? 12. I was 49 when I came back to the program.
Okay.
But those people, the new ones starting, they with no experience, they can go in and they will have enough to where they can leave and go into a supervisory position with a hotel, a restaurant, and then they can be groomed or they can go on to further their education. People that have a lot of experience, like myself did, this starts you on the path, because once I graduated with my associate in hotel restaurant management technologies here, I went to Mississippi State and finished my bachelor's in business administration.
Okay.
And the courses that I'd taken here transferred, and the experience that I already had sped up the process for me.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to thank you for being on the show today. I appreciate it. I know we grabbed you out of Springfest.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But I do appreciate you coming on and talking about this.
Oh, thank you. You're always fun to talk to.
We'll be right back.
Since 1996, the MCC Foundation Tuition Guarantee Program has provided students an opportunity to find their potential. Thousands of students have benefited from the program. Over $6 million have been invested in the students who learn and live right here in our community. This program is funded by individuals and businesses who believe in our students, our families, and the economic impact of an education at Meridian Community College. Now is your chance to offer support. Give today at meridiancc.edu/give.
Hi, I'm Jerome Rackley, and I'm here with your MCC update. First off, how about we take the time to congratulate MCC student Brian Loomis on winning the top MCC Fine Arts Student Competition Award for his three-panel work, Career Choices. Loomis is one of 14 students whose work earned an award in this show that will be exhibited now through May 5th in the Castile Gallery located in Ivy Skaggs Hall. Moving on, MCC Dimensions members recall memories in anticipation of their reunion. For the former members, the group was much more than just a musical ensemble. It was a place for them to grow, connect, and learn important life skills. And in honor of this, on April 25th at 7 p.m. at MSU Riley Center, they will celebrate the impact Dimensions has had on them. Last but not least, 4 MCC students were chosen for the All-Mississippi Academic Team. Those students are Patrick Martin, Jalen Vance, Destiny Little, and Rod Cincinnati. They were among 81 Mississippi college students named for this academic team and will be recognized for their hard work and commitment to excellence. That's all for your MCC update. Join us next week.
The path to your future is only a click away. Find your wings at MCC.
On behalf of executive producers Tanisha Clark and Matt Milner, media mogul Josh Taylor, and student producer Tayshawn Gilbert, who finally took off his backpack, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week.